I'm live. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How y'all doing today? Who's here? Who's here? I see John Minton. Hello, John. Swish Willie and Disney is here. Elena Margeri is here. Joseph Dion is here. Hi, Joseph. We've got Cindy in the house. Lori is here. Kieran V's here. Andrea's here. Hi, Andrea. Hope you had a good work day. Hello, George, in Celebration, Florida. It's been raining on you today, hasn't it, George? There's Miss Judy, Mrs. P. Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl. Audra. Come on in, everybody. Give me a second to get some things situated. Hello, Tooth Fairy. Hello, Kathy Congleton. Y'all, Kathy Congleton came in my store today and I got to hold her puppy. She's got a new puppy. Christina's here. Hi, Christina. DC's here. Hi, DC. Roy and Mary are back. Y'all ready to try it again? I am so excited to see so many of you guys coming in tonight. Wonder if my sister's coming in. Send her a message. Are you playing trivia? She'll be like, let me see. But y'all come in. Let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can get everybody starting to get registered. The last couple weeks, we waited till 9:30 to get started, but we don't have to do that this week. Let's see. Of course, I've got my TV on. You make sure I launched the right week's trivia game. My internet is like struggling today. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can get your join code and get in the game. Hi, Kathy. And there's Katie. Hello. There's a lot of you guys here tonight. All right. The first 100 people who want to play can get in. There we go. Have to allow it. That's when it does that wiggle thing. All right. There is your join code. Tonight's join code is 00906943. Or you make sure you go to the website play.myquiz.com. What do you think? Did I go easy on you guys tonight? I was going to say my sister. Are you playing trivia? She's busy. I don't know if she's in here or not. She may not be. Who else is here? V6VR, hello. It's good to see you. Oops. Didn't mean to do that to you guys. Hit the wrong screen. I'm going to get my own phone here so I can see the chat. I was just sitting here relaxing. I've worked today. Okay, I got home yesterday. Y'all know my drama over the last few days. I did not sweat it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, weren't you worried? I'm like, nah. Nah, there I am. Okay, I can see myself. Fulvio. Hi, Fulvio. Hi, Fulvio. How are you holding up in this heat wave that you have? Miss Lori the Story, our ambassador of fun, has arrived and she's reminding you guys of the QR code. Hi, William. Hello, hello. All right, here we go. Joanne Franklin, how you doing, babe? Oh gosh, I got a dog that has just arrived. Come on, Gidget. All right, so it's gonna be me and Gidget's gonna apparently Gidget wants to host as well. So here we go. She's gonna be here. You and Mary are excited to play. Mary's mom is going to join and play too. Awesome. Hi, Mary's mom. Hi, Puddin'. I saw you come in there as well. Gidget won't stay long. She'll get bored and leave. But she's going to complicate my life here for a few minutes. She's very needy. The storms have not, she does not deal well with the storms. Opal is in my, she's laying here beside me. So when Gidget made the leap from the couch to this recliner, she landed on top of Opal, but Opal didn't squawk. All right, again, go to play.myquiz.org and you're going to put in the join code 00906943. I'm already seeing 26 people registered and ready to go. That's awesome. Let me see if I can get a good vibe on this here. I'm all like contangled today. Contangled, is that a word? All right. Okay. It is free to play. I'm gonna go over the rules with you because having trouble. Christina, am I having trouble or are you having trouble? I'm having trouble. Oh, she's a mess. She's a mess. Let me bend this down just a little bit so you can see her. She's a mess, and she did not have any CBD today. So, okay, what's the code again? The join code, it should be on your screen. Oh, and you know what? I lost the screen, didn't I? How did I fix that last week? Uh, we don't fix it that way. We don't fix it that way. I think I have to go back to my live streaming, unshare, and reshare. And I have to allow live streaming, allow, and my quiz. All right, let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Okay. Yes, the join code is 00906943. The website is play.myquiz.org. Tonight's categories is, once again, we're doing anything goes. I have 10 questions that will be there's always 30 questions. 10 questions tonight will be in regards to Disney parks, 10 questions in regards to Disney resorts, and 10 questions in regards to Disney movies. The way that you play, if it's your first time playing, it's all for fun, okay? I love how competitive you guys all get. Little trash talking's fine, just keep it clean. Andrew says she's ready. But the way it works is when the game starts, okay, you need to go to that website and put in the join code, select a username, and then when the game starts, it's multiple choice. The question will pop up on the screen. You will have 4 choices. Click your answer. The person who answers correctly in the fastest time will be awarded the most points. At the end of our 30 questions, the winner will get a notification on their screen, and I have a prize to send to our winner. So if you are in the United States, if you're in the United States, I'll send you a physical item from the Disney parks. If you are international, I will send you something digitally. Okay? Any questions on the rules? You know what, Mike? It is. It's just fun. It's just fun. And y'all know I ham it up. So I got a good night's sleep last night. I got home I'm giving you guys, this is your 2-minute warning, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. I got home last night at about 11 p.m., and that was actually after I picked up my puppies. So I had a great flight back. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. So I got to the airport, I got to my flight, and I was seated in row 22C. If y'all know me, I don't do the back of the plane. But, when you're desperate for a flight home, you don't care if you sit on the wing. But so I go back there and this nice lady was sitting in my seat and I was like, oh, geez, I hate when this happens. So I said, I'm really sorry, but I think that's my seat. And she said, yes, it is your seat. She goes, but it's my seat now. And I just looked at her. I didn't know whether to laugh or what. And she goes, I'm gifting you my seat. It's up in 3A in first class. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, really? Guys, I have never sat in first class in my entire life. So I was messaging all my friends, like, oh my gosh, they served me Diet Coke in a real glass. I'm like, this is amazing. So that was fun. That was probably the one and only time in my life I'll ever be in first class, but I kind of felt like it was like, paybacks. The universe was like, sorry, here you go. So that was nice. All right, everybody get it. Everybody in who's going to play? Yes, there was an angel on the plane. She had wanted to sit in that seat because her daughter would have been my seatmate and her daughter had her baby with her. So she was like, I kind of want to sit back here so I can help my daughter. I'm like, say no more. That was very nice. All right, guys, I'm showing 30 users. If it is never now, don't. We're not being ugly. Um, Opal's getting gripey. But so what's going to happen? I'm going to start the game. Even if you're coming in late, go ahead and jump in. It can't hurt. So it's all for fun. Here we go. Tonight's trivia is underway. Are we sure we want to start the game? Yes, we're sure. All right, we got our 15-second countdown. I'm watching along with you so I know what's happening. First question is coming up. 3, 2, 1, and all right. Which moderate resort at Walt Disney World has sections named Alligator Bayou and Magnolia Bend? Is it Port Orleans French Quarter, Port Orleans Riverside, the Animal Kingdom Lodge, or Old Key West? Let's get our answers in there. Who's going to come in first place tonight? What do you guys think? And look at that. We have a first time first place. Miss Audra coming in there in first place with Mr. Fredrickson right behind. Tooth Fairy in third place. Katie P is in fourth. D'Lo sliding in there at fifth. And we've got Andrea, Christina G, Mike D, Mary Garcia, and Elena are our top 10 on the first question. I'm going to go ahead and pause it for a second because I can see, actually, after this question, I'll pause it. What is the name of the upscale dining restaurant located inside Disney's Grand Floridian Resort? Is it Citrico's, Narcoossee's, Victoria and Albert's, or 1900 Park Fair? What is the name of the upscale dining restaurant? And our answer is Victoria and Albert's. Yes, with 63% of you getting that correct. We've got Audra hanging on to the lead there with 13 points. Tooth Fairy slides up to second place. We've got Katie hanging in there at third. Mary and D'Lo still in the top 5. Ollie Roger coming in at sixth place. Roy bumps up. Judy's in the top 10. OTJ and Jess Friends. Tammy, how to play. Okay. My apologies. I just deleted somebody's message and I didn't do it. Gidget did. So I am so sorry. Oh, wait. I got to fix that. How do I fix that? Gidget just hid some. Oh my gosh. Gidget. Hold on a second. Time out. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Ah, I can't believe you did that. She reached out and put her paw on my phone. Hey, stop. I'm going to have to make her leave. So I'm like, what? You figured out how to play, Kathy? Good. Okay. All right. I'm going to, I can't fix this right now because I don't know how. Can y'all see what she's doing? It will not let me fix it. Okay. All right. I'm going to move on and I will work on fixing this later. Um, sorry. But I accidentally hid somebody and I am so sorry. You know who you are. You will be unhidden as soon as I can get after the stream. I'm so sorry. I can't believe that. All right. Okay. So we are going to go ahead. I know where's Tanya Juanita. Tanya just hits buttons. Um, you want to play from your phone. Is that okay? Southern Magnolia, yes, you can. Just go to stop it, Gidget. Annette, you just said she's cute, but she just tried to like block you too. Um, Tammy, go to play.myquiz.org and then put in the join code on the screen. And oh, you got it. Thank goodness, Swish Willie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Lindsay's my savior tonight. The join code, Tammy, is 0090. So 0090 6943. And that'll get you in. Gidge, girl, you gotta go. We are not besties right now. So what it is she's up here because my neighbors are already doing fireworks. So somebody's let off a boom probably 2 or 3 miles away, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, the world is ending." So that's why we have this. Okay. Is there a link for the game? Annette, go to play. So http colon slash slash play.myquiz.org. And then you need to put in yes, Lindsay just dropped the link in the chat. 00906943. And yes, the link is in the description box as well. Maybe I can get this dog to chill out. Hi, BJ. Southern Magnolia, let me know when you get in. Annette, let me know when you get in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll on to the next questions. Jeez. Oh, ball. Sorry. Hey. No, that's not that. No, that's nothing. No, there's not. No, come here. Come here. Thunder booms. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. No, We're living in chaos. Okay. All right. We're gonna roll on. We're gonna ignore all the dogs and everything. It's time to play some trivia. The countdown is rolling. Oh, Lindsay, tell Maui to hang in there. I know you guys are having some bad storms down there right now. I don't know what these dogs are crazy. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here is your next question. Question 3 is which Disney resort has its own internal bus loop system due to its large size? Is it the Caribbean Beach Resort, the All-Star Movies, Coronado Springs, or Boardwalk Inn and Villas? Which Disney resort has its own internal bus loop? This one should be fairly easy. All right, I like seeing all those large answers. Yes, Caribbean Beach is a very, very large resort, has over 2,000 rooms, and it does have its own internal bus system. Now, of course, there are other resorts out there that have internal bus systems. Saratoga Springs does, Fort Wilderness Campground does. Um, but those were not included as the potential answers. So of those 4 choices, Caribbean Beach. You were internet. Yay! Okay, you can play with us. So yes, all right. So Audra's hanging on to the lead. Look at you, Audra. We're going to go on with question number 4 in the category of resorts. I need to give this dog some CBD. Both of them. And then I'll take a dose. Hi, Vicky Polly. All right. Question 4. Which Walt Disney World resort features artwork and references to both Walt Disney and his brother Roy? Is it the Grand Floridian? Is it Beach Club, the Riviera, or Saratoga Springs? Where will you find artwork featuring Walt Disney and his brother Roy? Get those answers in. I see 41 answers in, 42 answers in, and it's the Riviera. You guys are killing it tonight. 41.9% of you knew that. Oh, with that, though, we have OTJ jumping up to the lead with KDP. Ollie Roger coming in 3rd. Audra slides down to 5th with Miss Judy at 4th. Crazy, crazy dogs. I'm going to lock them in the bathroom next week. All right. Oh, good. And Tammy's in too. Okay. Here's your 5th question. In which resort could you actually stay on the water? Which resort would allow you to actually stay on the water? Would it be the Caribbean Beach, Old Key West, the Wilderness Lodge, or the Polynesian? Where could you stay on the water? And just for the record, I would love to stay on the water. And I love it. You guys got this one. That was a softball question. 70% of you, 74% of you knew that was the Polynesian with their, I started to say their little huts. What are they called? Their bungalows. It's like, yeah, I paid $2,000 a night to stay in a hut at Disney World. All right, OTJ hanging on to the lead there with Katie in 2nd. Judy's coming in here at 3rd place. Oh, the Polly's wonderful. Wonderful. One of my favorites. All right, number 6. Which resort has rooms that are themed to The Incredibles? Is that All-Star Movies, The Contemporary, Coronado Springs, or Shades of Green? Where would you? She is very scared, Miss Vicky. She's scared, Miss Vicky. She's stressed out because people are shooting off fireworks a couple miles away from here. Your answer is dun, 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 dun. It's the Contemporary Resort. It recently, and I lost you guys again. I need to put this on pause. It recently underwent, there we go. I just got to tell it to share again. Oh, quiz. And okay, I should come right back. I know. She's driving me crazy, though. Hi, Magic Bands and Trash Cans. And did you guys all notice that our usernames are back to normal? We don't have those crazy @ symbols and all that. It's fixed. Praise Jesus. You're killing it, Kathy. That's awesome. This little Chihuahua. Both my dogs are just off the chain tonight. Yeah, so happy. But yeah, so the Contemporary a couple of years ago underwent a change in some of their rooms, not all, are themed to The Incredibles. All righty, we are going to move ahead now. We are all the way already on question 7. And I have my Diet Coke here. Life is good if these dogs will calm down. Okay, she's trying to lay down now, so that's. And in question 7, which resort was the first Disney Vacation Club DVC property that was ever built? Is it Yacht and Beach Club, the Boardwalk, Saratoga Springs, or Old Key West? Which one was first? Hi, Christian Sanchez. Welcome. Glad you made it. It's not too late to join. Jump in there. And Old Key West was the very first DVC, Disney Vacation Club resort. Jess Friends, with that question, you jumped up to first place. Audra's back in the hunt in second place. We've got Christina B coming in at third. Mr. Fredrickson, you've made it into the top 5, and OTJ slides down to fifth. Tooth Fairy TJ, Swish Willie showing up in the top 10, and John Ettinger. All right, here we go. Question 8. What is the name of the small island located in the middle of Barefoot Bay at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort? I love how fast you guys answer. I would be looking at this one. Is it Caribbean Cay, Banana Point, Tropic Isle, or Buena Vista Key? I didn't know the answer to this one. This was new to me. But it was not new to you guys because 51% of you knew the answer to that. You guessed on it. Did you get it right, Cheryl? The answer is Caribbean Cay. Never stayed at that one. I stayed at Caribbean Beach back in the late 90s. That's the last time I actually stayed there, like had a reservation there. And we loved it. But okay, there was no Skyliner then. And with my sister and I being like younger ladies, they put us all the way out in Trinidad, which was like the farthest, is that a word? Oh, Lord. Farthest away from Old Port Royale, like where all the food and stuff was, the bus stops. Oh my gosh, I just remember my feet hurting being in the parks all day and then having to walk all the way out to the most farther. I quit. The most long distance group of rooms in Trinidad. You've been to at AK Elmore in the contemporary old style. Oh, at Old Key West, they put you so far away. I want to stay at Old Key West. I've never stayed there. All right, we've got Jess Friends still in first place. Christina's in second. OTJ and Audra and Karen V showing up in the top. All right, I'm going to let this roll. We are on question number 9 in the category of Disney resorts. Maybe I can actually speak properly. Which Disney resort's pool features a slide themed like a shipwrecked pirate ship? Is that Caribbean Beach, the Beach Club, the Boardwalk Inn, or Riviera? Where will you find, stop it, Gidget, where will you find the shipwrecked pirate ship? Oh, now I have a cat trying to join us too. It's going to get chaotic here in a minute. And that is the Beach Club. Where is Sophia? Beach. We have a frequent flyer member named Sophia who is her username is Beach Club. Yep. Fun fact, Stormalong Bay, the pool is reopened over at the Beach Club and Yacht Club, but the pirate ship is not open yet. So they're still working on that. Hi, Kristen. All right. Next question. This is our last in pertaining to the resorts today. Which Walt Disney World resort once featured a working Segway tour experience? There goes the cat for guests, but no longer offers it. Is it the Polynesian Resort, the Fort Wilderness Campground, the Wilderness Lodge, or Saratoga Springs? Where could you take a Segway tour? And let me tell you, I would be all about taking a Segway tour. The answer is Saratoga Springs. I got you guys on that one. I also, for the record, would have thought that it would be the campground. I mean, it makes sense that it would be the campground. Sorry, the cat is just literally zooming. She's choosing now to zoom. But it's Saratoga Springs. They once upon a time, they had that. Oh, and Lindsay says they still offer it over at the Fort Wilderness still offers it. Nice. Okay. All right. So here's your next question. Moving on to the Disney parks. Which Epcot attraction originally featured a song called Tomorrow's Child? Was it Spaceship Earth, Horizons, the Universe of Energy, or Journey into Imagination? Which one is that? And the answer is Spaceship Earth. And the majority of you thought Horizons. I thought Horizons too, but it was Spaceship Earth, the original version. Rose Child. I just remember that song playing over and over again. Lindsay, you don't suck tonight. I'm sure you're doing fine. You were in the top 10 at one point. But Jess Friends is hanging on to the top right now, but Mr. Fredrickson is climbing at it. All right. What unique feature did the original version of the Great Movie Ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios include? An animatronic Walt Disney in the end scene? Was it a rotating trackless ride car? Was it live ride hosts who acted in the scenes? Or was it a 3D holographic movie scene? What do you all think? Yeah, I think you guys should all get this one. I should see 100%. 76% though. Okay, okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Live ride hosts. And remember, like when you would leave, like on the ride, they'd take their little microphones, and it was like action, hooray for Hollywood. I rode that many, many, many a time, and then they actually were part of the scenes for either the Old West or the mob city, the city mob. Yeah, ready when you are, CB. You've done the first round, and this is where you're going to sign off. Fulvio, I hope you have a great night. Get a lot of rest, stay cool, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Fulvio. Have a good night. You missed the ride. Yeah, I love Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway. I mean, I wrote it. What was it, yesterday? Did I write that yet? Yeah, we wrote that yesterday. Um, but Great Movie Ride was special. Gidge, or not Gidge, Opal, stop. Yes, your scene got hijacked. It sure did. And you ended up with a different host. Not the same sometimes. Yep. You're doing horrible. But you never know. Listen, we still have over half of the questions left. So we're only on question 12. So there is still a chance that you could bounce back. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Hi, Rob. Welcome in. Here comes our next question. Question 13. Now she's pinned. In which land of Magic Kingdom can you find the smallest hidden Mickey in the park, which is etched into the rock in the picture? Where would you find that hidden Mickey? It's etched into a rock. And this one it's in Adventureland. It sure is. I believe I might be wrong, but I believe that that's over close to the carpets, over close to the carpet ride. It's just a very small hidden Mickey, and it's right there in the rock in the ground. And now I'm on a quest now to find it, because now that I know it's there, I got to find it. So just Google where is the smallest hidden Mickey in Adventureland. It'll take you right to it. All right. What is the maximum drop height on the Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios? We rode Tower of Terror yesterday, and that was so much fun, you guys. So much fun. Was it 130 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet, or 180 feet? Green Giant says the hidden Mickey's near the bazaar. Thank you, Green Giant. Oh, you're guessing on that one? 130 feet is your maximum drop height when you're on the tower. And Jess Friends is hanging on. Audra's at a close second. Mr. Fredrickson's in third. We've got Katie and Jamie. Hi, Jamie. Coming in there in the top 5 tonight. Should have went with your gut. Mike, always go with your gut. Next question. What was the first ride in Walt Disney World to use a computer-controlled ride system? Was it the Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Peter Pan's Flight? Vicky says, wow, want to not do any of those drops. I say drop us. Let's just have it. Let's go out big. And the answer is the Haunted Mansion. Oh, now look. Now Opal is making, hold on, I'm going to pause it because Opal's showing up. She's trying to make herself known here. Opal, seriously? Y'all, it's chaotic over here in the DisneyGirlKim household tonight. All right, I don't know if you guys can see her or not, but Miss Opal is now here with me. Laurel, it's not too late. Jump in, jump in. Okay. All right. So yes, the answer to that one was the Haunted Mansion was the first ride that used a computer-controlled ride system. Oh, geez. Now Gidget's like, well, now she's close to you, Mom. I'm going to put you down. You're going to go lay on the couch or something. All right. We're going to move on to question 16. Starting the second half of the game, this question is about Typhoon Lagoon. What's the name of the massive wave pool at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon? Is it Breaker Bay, Tidal Pool, Surf Pool, or Stormy Bay Pool? What is the name of the pool at Typhoon Lagoon? Good night, Joseph. Thanks for playing with us. I understand that you have work. It's the surf pool. I had no idea. This was a new trivia question for myself as well. I would have thought that it was the tidal pool. That would have been what I would have guessed. But yes, so it's just called the surf pool. Now, how many of you guys have been like slammed in that pool? That's the real question. Because let me tell you, when that pool is crowded and that wave comes crashing through and you're like halfway like in the middle of the pool, somebody's going to take you out. There's going to be somebody landing on your head. Seems too simple, doesn't it, Mike? I agree. I totally agree. Girl, I'm about done with you. It is, Audra, it's wild. It's wild. All right, we got 5 seconds. Moving on to our 17th question. What is the name of the street performers who roam Africa in Animal Kingdom playing drums and dancing? Is it the African Echoes, Rhythm of the Savannah, the Maji Music Makers, or the Tam Tam Drummers of Harambe? The only place was Slam in the Ocean. And it's the Tam Tam Drummers of Harambe. Good job, you guys. The majority of you got that one right. In fact, if you ever want to watch them, I have a video up. Shameless plug. I have a video up of them on my channel. So they do a great job. And I've been known to dance with them before. So imagine that. I'm sure you guys are shocked. Hi, First Order Stitch has a glitch. DC's in the top 10. Woot woot, DC. What is the name of the fictional television network that sponsors the Rock and Roller Coaster in its storyline? Is it the Sunset Boulevard Network, Radio Disney Live, Superstar Television, or Celebrity News Network? I can't repeat those. But what is the name of the fictional television network? Superstar Television. I got you. Sunset Boulevard Network. I thought of that one all on my own, but that's incorrect. The answer is Superstar Television. And do you guys remember old Hollywood studios when they actually had the attraction Superstar Television? It was where Frozen is now. Laurel says she got to do a skit as a kid. I always wanted to be picked to do a skit there, and I never got picked. I tried. That's awesome, Laurel, that you got to do that. And then it was kind of, and then it became like the American Idol experience for a number of years. But I liked it as Superstar Television better. My favorite was when they would do the Lucy and Ethel piece, like that part of it, and they'd have the chocolates going down the conveyor belt. That was awesome. Green Giant, you've never ridden Rock and Roller Coaster? It's it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Magic Bands, you just remember it as American Idol. Yeah. Before that, though, it was the Superstar Television. Now, a part of the Backlot Express tour, remember when we would do the walking tour before you got on the buses? They had the lagoon. I'm calling it a lagoon. It was a water tank. And they had like the boat with the big water dump, and they would put you in it, and that they filmed you, and you were supposed to be like a captain at sea on stormy seas. I got to do that one, so I did get picked for that one. Baseball one, you had to say, "Gee, Howard, I can't swing with my eyes closed." I love it. Right? The one thing about Hollywood studios that probably irked me the most, well, two things. And this is something that's very polarizing. Either people loved it, or they hated it. I was not a fan of the sorcerer hat at in front of Man's Chinese Theater. I just thought that it was distracting and that it totally blocked the view of the theater. And to me, the theater was the focal point. It was like the crown piece. Like if Hollywood studios could have a castle, it would be the theater. And I didn't like the sorcerer hat. So when it went bye-bye, I was like, see ya. Can I help you take it apart? The second thing about Hollywood studios that just really made me sad when the change came was when they took down the water tower with the ears, the earful tower. I miss that. I wish they would have kept that. You miss the hat, miss the old school MGM. Yep. Yep. All right. Okay. Question 19 is coming up. The earful tower. Lindsay says she does not miss the hat. Okay, what is the official name of the Central Monorail Maintenance Facility at Walt Disney World, where they fix the monorails? Is it the Monorail Shop and Spurline Facility? Is it Bay Lake Monorail Hub, Magic Rail Operations Center, or Transportation Command Depot? I know I missed the backlot tour too. Oh, there's so much good. And the answer is it's the Monorail Shop and Spurline Facility. It's another one of those where you think, really? You're going with a name that's that plain? But I guess as a behind the scenes operation, it would kind of make sense. But yeah, the Monorail Shop and Spurline Facility is where the monorails are parked. It's where they do the maintenance work, all that fun stuff. Keeping our monorails are rolling. All right. What unique fuel source is currently used to power the Walt Disney World Railway? I can't speak. Just read the question. Railroad steam engines. Is it coal, wood pellets, recycled cooking oil, or biodiesel? What are they using to power those steam engines? Look at you guys knowing the answer to that. Is that crazy or what? That's so crazy that they can use recycled cooking oil from the Walt Disney World restaurants to power the steam engines. I just love that. But no, they're not coal filled. They run on cooking oil. There are, it's like this train ride brought to you by Crisco, sponsored by Crisco. All right, we're moving on to movies now. What was the first Disney animated feature to use generated imagery, or what's called CGI, in a major sequence? Is it The Black Cauldron? Is it Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, or Tron? Which Disney film used CGI first? And the answer is it's The Black Cauldron. Uh, Full disclosure, I've never watched the entire film. I've never seen all of it. Let's do a quick check. We've got Jess Friends still hanging on to first place with Audra right behind in second. Mary Garcia is up there in third. Jamie's in fourth and Tooth Fairy's in fifth. We have also in our top 10, we have V6. DC's still in there. Good job, Diane. Mr. Fredrickson still in the top 10. Christina B. and Disney Streamhopper. That's our current top 10. Of course, that can change with any question. You hit Tron before you registered animated. Oh, gotcha, Mike. All right, our next question's about the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What is the name of the female gargoyle that is voiced by Mary Wicks? Is it Claudette, Agnes, Laverne, or Estelle? What is the name of the gargoyle voiced by Mary Wicks? She's a well-known actress, Mary Wicks is. Voice actress. Laverne. Mary Wicks voiced Laverne, the female gargoyle. And that we've still got Jess in the lead. We've got Audra in second, Mary Garcia, Jamie, and Mr. Fredrickson. We did not have any changes that time with that question. Okay, here comes your next question regarding to Disney movies. Okay, Disney movies. In Frozen 2, what is the name of the water spirit horse? Is it Vanna, Marith, Fjord, or Knock? I love that water horse. That was like my favorite part of the movie was the water spirit horse. Lindsay says she gives up. Don't give up, Linz. Hang in there. It's Knock. Yep, Knock is the water spirit horse. Hey, you know what? Some weeks the questions are going to come really easy to some people, but not to others. And then the next week, maybe it'll come easy to those people, or there'll be more that they're familiar with and not so much to other folks. So finally, she says, finally, she got one. Karen B's in the same boat, and Puddin's in the same boat with you. All right, question 24. What is the Swahili meaning of the name Pumbaa in The Lion King? Does it mean brave, friend, silly, or warrior? What does Pumbaa mean in Swahili in The Lion King? You're so far behind. Oh, come on, Stitch. Play anyway. Just to see how many you think you might know. It's Swahili for silly. And Pumbaa was definitely silly. You tried to do Duolingo for Swahili? That language is hard? Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Listen, I'm having a hard time speaking English tonight. I can imagine tackling Swahili, but at least my dogs have calmed down. All right, we are on question 25. Question 25. What alias does Ursula use when she transforms into a human in The Little Mermaid? Does she go by the name Valoria, Vanessa, Victoria, or Veronica? Keep it trying, guys. Don't give up. And it is Vanessa, and you guys knew that. She names herself Vanessa. However, she's really Ursula. Oh my gosh. The dogs are completely settled in it, but the cat is stalking us. She's down there on the floor and she keeps looking, and they get aggravated by her, and we could have a catastrophe at any moment. She's behind the chair now. She's circling the chair. All right. Question 26. What is the name of the kingdom where Rapunzel was born? Is it Corona, Michelob, Guinness, or Heineken? Y'all, I'm giving you this one. I totally set this one up so that you guys can have it and have a win. Lindsay would love that question. Like, Lindsay's going to be all about this one. The answer is Corona. Yes. Yes. I did not say Emmy. I said Corona. She's like, really? Is she going to pounce? Yeah, no, she's talking to us now. Here, I'll get her to say hello to you guys. Emmy cat. Hi. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, she heard something in the kitchen. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, you saying hi? Okay. I know. Kitty, 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 kitty. And that brought the other cat out. Oh, and I lost you guys again. Let me get the live stream back. All right. And we're going to share the screen. The animals missed me. Let's see if it pops back on. There we go. We're back. You need the code to play. Okay. So the code to play is, let's see, maybe I can get one of the mods to put it back in there for us. Actually, I've got it. It's 00906943. And Stitch, if you look up on my screen there at the very top, I'm using my mouse to circle it. It's right there as well. Oh, and Annette put it in the chat for you. Thank you, Annette. It buffered for a second. Okay, that must be why I lost the connection. All right, we have got Miss Jess still in first place with 108 points. Jamie has jumped all the way up to second place. We have Audra in third place. DC, look at you, girl. You're in fourth place, and Tooth Fairy in fifth. All right, we've got the next question coming up in 6 seconds. We have 4 more questions to go. What song does Pinocchio sing while working at Stromboli's puppet show? Is it When You Wish Upon a Star, Give a Little Whistle, Little Wooden Head, or I've Got No Strings? What does Pinocchio sing? And I'll spare you guys, I won't sing. While working at Stromboli's puppet show. I haven't seen Pinocchio in a long time. I need to watch it. Y'all know this one. Yep, 80% of you said, I've got no strings to hold me down. And that is your correct answer for that one. We've got 3 questions to go. I never watched the live action version that Disney came out with. I just want to watch the animated one. And I never really was interested in their live action one. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What fictional high school do the characters in High School Musical attend? Do they go to North High School, South High School, East High School, or West High School? We're all in this together. I don't know the words, but I sing and I love it anyway. They go to East High School. I can never see Zac Efron as anything other than Troy from High School Musical, and like he'll never age for me because I'm always going to see him in that movie. Your daughter was obsessed with those movies, yeah. A lot of people were seeing them, but you know, you guessed right. Yay, DC! Gidget, calm down. What is Donald Duck's middle name? Is it Aloysius, Eldon, Fauntleroy, or Theodore? What is Donald Duck's middle name? And I know there's many of you going, oh, I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. Yep, you guys are popping it in the chat. We have 35 answers in. There we go. Jess, you're hanging on to first place with the correct answer of Fauntleroy. We've got Jamie in second, just 2 points behind. Tooth Fairy, Mr. Fredrickson, and Audra are all over 100 points. You guys are doing really well today. Really well. All right. So Fauntleroy is Donald's middle name. We have our last question now coming up. You guys ready? Let's see who's going to take today's game. What type of creature is Mushu, Mulan's guardian? Is he a tiger, a phoenix, a unicorn, or a dragon? What? Yeah, what type of creature is Mushu, Mulan's guardian? Dun, 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 dun. Final answers. He's a dragon. Yep. Everybody has seen Mulan. You guys all got that right. Woohoo! Oh, and with that, we have Miss Jamie pulled it out in the end. Congratulations, Jamie. You have done it 2 weeks in a row, coming in 1 point ahead of Jess Friends. So, Jess Friends, I tell you what I'd like to do, because I know Jamie, I sent her prize last week, and she is tonight's winner. She'll get another prize. But Jess Friends, I would like for you to also contact me so that I can send you a prize as well. So I'm gonna do 2 prizes tonight for Jamie and Jess Friends. Great job. Congratulations. Kathy, 65 is not bad at all for your first time. Not at all. Let me see if I can stop sharing the screen here and put my sack on there. There we go. Hey, I'm back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So congratulations. Good job. What'd you guys think? Were these questions too hard today? Did I go too hard? Were they too easy? Just kind of like not your mix? Or was it like, yes? Elena, there's no losers. There are no losers. If you had a good time, you're not a loser. It was fun. Yeah. Trivia night's fun. And I have a fun time coming up with the questions. So, I tell you what, next week, we will do it again next week. Where am I next week? Y'all hear Emmy? Did you hear that? Yeah. Can I do easy ones? I try and put in a small amount of easy ones for you, but I'm afraid if I put in too many easy ones, like it needs to be a little bit challenging. It is a game of speed, and I want you guys to think a little bit. I want you to think just a little bit about like, oh, what is the answer? And if it's super, super easy, you're just going to go bam, bam, bam. Karen V, you were just in Disney on Friday, and a cast member asked you if you knew Donald's middle name. I didn't, and he told me, so that's the only way you knew it. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, Kim, they kicked your butt this week. See, and next week it might totally be your thing. V6, if you could not type in all caps, that would be great. There are people that watch and use, what's it called? Help me out, mods. Text to speech. Sorry, so the brain's not functioning. Text to speech, and that interrupts them. But yeah, and exactly. And I learned a lot just researching the questions. So we did for 2 weeks in a row now, we've done Anything Goes. So we've done a combination of parks, movies, and resorts. Next week, I have something. I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait to do trivia with you guys next week. Completely different. Completely different. Next week, it will be about the Disney parks. That will be your hint. It'll be about the Florida Disney parks. but it will be unlike anything we've done so far. So I'm super excited. HR, hello. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoy doing it, putting it together. It doesn't take me very long really to put it together. And this is another way I can engage and spend time with you all. Let me give you guys some life updates because as you know, I came down Monday. Um, did not go home Monday night. I do same day trips. So I come down and then I go home. Um, Frontier's messing with me though in the month of August. I've been looking ahead at flights. They're not giving me a lot of options to come back on the same night. So I may I have to figure out how I'm gonna be able to do it in the month of August. But I am coming down Sunday. So I will be down Sunday. I'll be live streaming. I have a new series that I'm doing called Breakfast and Chatting, where I go to a random Disney resort. Because when I get in, I have been on this thing with all these super, super early flights. So uh, I've just been going to breakfast, having breakfast with you guys. We just chat, catch up, talk about the parks. And then I kind of go off and do my own thing and send you either to Janelle, Tanya, Lindsay, whoever's out. So this Sunday, I'm going to join. I'll have you guys on for breakfast. So I will see you all about Sunday around 9. Um, we'll have breakfast together and catch up. And then I'm going to send you all to Miss Lindsay, Swish Willie and Disney, who is going to be live streaming in the parks for a few hours. That gives me time to rest, grab a quick nap, do the things that I need to do. And then I will be back out Sunday evening. I am actually staying the night on Sunday night. Woohoo! Kim doesn't have to go home late. So I'll be back out and we'll do fireworks Sunday night, assuming that the weather is good and everything. We'll do fireworks Sunday night somewhere. Don't know if it'll be Epcot. Don't know if it'll be HEA, but we'll do fireworks somewhere. And then I will be out again on Monday. Let's see. And then after that, I don't know when I'll be back the following week because I have a lot going on. Yeah. What's for breakfast next week? I'm thinking I'm narrowing it down. I was looking today at where do I want to go for breakfast? Um, I'm thinking somewhere on the Skyliner route this time because we've been to the campground, we've been to Wilderness Lodge. I'm like, maybe I'll go I want to try different foods. I tried the biscuits and gravy twice in a row because I'm on the hunt for good biscuits and gravy. I can't find it. Whispering Canyon has good biscuits and gravy, but I've had that. So I want to try the other restaurants and see if they have it. I gave the campground about a 6 out of 10. They don't know how to make gravy. Wilderness Lodge was a little bit better. So yeah, so probably somewhere on the Skyliner route. Maybe I'll go to Caribbean Beach. Maybe I'll go to Riviera. Riviera has the banana bread that Tanya and I tried the other day. Holy moly, it was so good. So good. But that's what's coming up for me. I'll be down the 6th and the 7th. And you're right. Bama Girl says it won't be long for the new parade. I already have a plane ticket bought. I did not do a Go Wild flight for that. I bought a real plane ticket because I was not going to miss that. My butt will be parked on Main Street on the 20th for that. Not sure if I'll stream it because everybody and their brother will be streaming. But I'll be there. So you'll probably hear me yelling in the background. I'll be sitting beside Lindsay and Lori in April. You'll hear us before you see us. Tusker House, yeah, Tusker House is good. Ale and Compass, Joanne, that one's on my to-do list. I definitely want because I've never been over there for any lunch, dinner, or anything. I have a personal goal of wanting to try food at every Disney restaurant on property. I might be 80 before I get it done, but that's my goal. But yeah, so that's what's coming up for me. Other than that, I'm just working here in Kentucky. I've got a lot of stuff. We're still working on my dad's house, with his estate since he passed. So I will be out of town later this week, working on that. I have a park reservation for July 4th at Magic Kingdom, just in case Frontier decides to drop a Go Wild flight. Tomorrow, I will let that go so that someone else can get into the park in my place. But I thought, man, I got a park reservation for the 4th. What if they drop a Go Wild flight? Because y'all know I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. See you, bye. Boma. I've had Boma, Kathy. Boma breakfast is very, very, very good. It's very good. Annette's got reservations for 4, 5, and 6. You have no idea. I was going to ask you, Annette, I didn't want to ask you on the stream if you'd made your decision or not. The thing this weekend, guys, it's going to rain. They are having some inclement weather coming in. So I'm expecting on Sunday I'll be walking around with an umbrella with you guys. Yeah, probably be walking around with an umbrella. But other than that, I really want some Italian food in the near future when I come down. So I'm like really thinking Via Napoli. I haven't been there in a long time. They have such good pizza. Um, my sister told me today that she wants to go to Beer Garden next time she comes in, and I'm like, sign me up. I am all about Beer Garden. Is killing. Oh, Annette, I'm so sorry. You're worried about getting out of Chicago and then getting back. Yeah. Really? Joanne, you thought it was just okay? I thought it was good. Swish Willie, Beer Garden. I love Beer Garden. I don't love beer, but I love Beer Garden. The Florida wet season is a real bummer. Yes, it is. But we're used to it. We're used to it. So, all last year when I started, you're not a fan of Beer Garden. Are we even friends? I mean, come on. No, that's okay. I actually know other people who aren't wild about Beer Garden. I love it. I don't do the sausages. I don't do, I'm more like the vegetables, the potato salad, the pretzel bread. Oh my gosh. Can you guys tell I haven't really had dinner yet? You and Tanya talk about how much you're not into. Yeah, she's told me before that she's just kind of like, not really her favorite. And that try Boma, see if you like it. I thought it was really good. I've only had Boma for breakfast. I had Sanaa when I was there last August. That's been almost a year ago. So we wanted to try the bread. Is that how I say it? Did I say it right? If I Kentuckify anything, please you all correct me. Pronunciation is not like a key skill that I have. But yeah, we tried Sanaa. I like the bread. I wouldn't, I didn't love it. I did not like it, but I didn't love it. The only place I've been where I can say I did not like it so far has been Chef de France. I didn't like it. I did not like it. My chicken was dry. It just wasn't. I just didn't like it. Now, would I go back and give it another try? Absolutely, I would, because I feel like maybe I was just there on an off night. Um, and what I just ordered the chicken. I mean, you can't really go wrong with chicken. So, Lindsay says, say something. Okay. Lindsay, we got to go to Chef de France and give them another chance. I can get the pretzel bread at Le Cellier. I love Le Cellier. Never had a bad experience at Le Cellier. Listen, I was going down with my sister one time, and she's probably listening. And she's like, "We're going to have lunch at Le Cellier." And I was like, Okay, it's going to cost me like $100 for lunch. So I sat down and I looked at the menu. I decided 2 weeks before I was going what I was going to order. I calculated everything up to the penny, including the tip. And I was like, all right, I got to come up with $72 for this lunch. It was delicious, but it was $72 for lunch. The weather guys are talking about a tropical depression in Florida that is going to have heavy rain Thursday to Sunday. They're talking about flooding. Yeah, Annette, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you to do. You've given them three, it ain't it. Okay. Hi, Rena. Would you recommend the Toto Italia restaurante at Disney World or no? I have not eaten there yet. That's on my to-do list, but I have heard many other people talk about it and say it's good. So I would say I would say thumbs up. And that's hearsay from other people I know that have eaten there. The salmon is where it's at. I'm picky about salmon. I would try something with salmon in it. Yeah, so I would try Tutto Italian. I would try Tutto. Now, if you guys know about Via Napoli, right? If you do Via Napoli, the pizza window is very different from the actual restaurant. You're not getting the same pizza. So be careful there. It's not bad, it's just different. Okay, there's your confirmation. Christina Brooker says that Tutto Italia is delicious. I had Regal Eagle on was it yesterday? Did I have Regal Eagle? Yes, I had yesterday. I had Regal Eagle yesterday. I had the brisket sandwich on Texas toast. That was the bomb. That was so good. That was a recommendation from Aloha April. She said, try this. It's really good. And it was everything. It was very messy. But the bread was pretty much like soaked in butter. And the brisket itself was like chopped, not like sliced, and it was like literally falling apart. That was really good. It also, you know how like sometimes you can get brisket and it's full of like fatty meat. This was not. This was a good cut. It was really good. I know it's a tough decision to come down because you want to say goodbye to the riverboat. Oh, then you know what, Annette? The riverboat will run in the rain as long as it's not like lightning. I'd say get your ponchos, get your umbrellas, get some of those boot covers, to go over your gym shoes and rock on. That's what I'll be doing. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Jamie, send me your information. And Jess friends, if you could send me your information, my email address is DisneyGirlKim, at gmail.com so that you can send me a note to let me know so that I can get in touch with you to send you your prize. You can also reach out to me on Instagram at DisneyGirlKim. Either way is sufficient just so I can get in touch with you. And I will get your prize on the way to you. Probably go out early next week. I won't be able to get it out before then. But thank you all so much. This was fun. This was fun. Aside from the drama with the dogs at the beginning, I think, but we conquered that. They're both like laying here asleep. So, all right. Next week we have a brand new format. It's going to be wild. Okay, I'll see you all Sunday from Walt Disney World for breakfast somewhere on the Skyliner route. That's what I'm thinking. Which means I'll probably be like, "Oh, hi from the Polynesian." Have a good night. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, crazy cat lady. Bye, Annette. Bye, Kathy. Bye, Bama girl, Luana. John and Judy, thanks for being here. DC, it was fun having you. I hope you're doing well. Bye, Lindsay. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye, Tammy. Springhopper Nikolai. See you later.